Alrighty, everybody, what is going on? Welcome back to another CYPRX video banger. In today's video breakdown, buckle up your seatbelts, ladies and gentlemen, because we are going to be diving into some recent Hedera developments that have been completely not covered by the mainstream. And so I really want to dive into detail, picking apart these updated fundamentals from, let's say, I think the longest one goes back a month ago, but just recent developments that have been taking place, just solidifying my long-term perspective on Hedera, HBAR, the digital assets, and why I hold it in my portfolio. I'm going to be reading documents to you guys today, reading fundamentals in detail, really picking things apart. This is going to be one of those extensive and long video breakdowns that's going to really require a solid attention span or an actual care about what you're holding in your portfolio via utility, regulatory compliance, partnerships, all of that stuff. So I'm going to show you guys some pieces of the pie, some intertwined webs that I've picked up on. Again, just further solidifying why I hold HBAR, the digital asset, in my portfolio. Keep in mind that none of this is financial advice. I'm just openly sharing the research that I have done behind the scenes. I do have to give a shout out to the CYPRX research team. We'll get to that in just one second. But again, make sure that you're always doing your own research, always accepting your own personal risk. Before we get started, again, I need to remind everybody that this is why I hold HBAR in my portfolio, and I'm not incentivizing you guys to go out and buy it, nor am I shilling it, nor do I even care if you guys invest in it or not. I'm just simply showing you guys why it is that I do and why I hold it in my portfolio. So with that being said, let's jump in, because this is going to absolutely blow your mind if you stick around for the entirety of this video breakdown. Guarantee you, there's a couple of people that do deep dives like this on the internet, but again, just picking apart pieces of the puzzle instead of, going out there and trying to find valid, trustworthy resources. I'm going to bring them all to your attention here today to show you guys why I believe HBAR is going to be monumental in the future. No bullish moonboy hype or anything like that, just straight solid research. So while we jump in, while we wait further, we're almost at 200 viewers right now. I just want to show you guys some upcoming events that Hedera is going to be involved in as we head into 2025. So they just posted out on their LinkedIn profile, upcoming session with Dr. Lehman Beard, co-founder of Hedera and Hashgraph blockchain and AI and quantum computing, exploring the synergy and future opportunities amid infrastructure challenges. This is at the St. Moritz, Switzerland on January 16th, 2025. You can see that Lehman Beard will be a participating member and speaking at this event, which I will definitely be tuning into. I've pretty much watched every single previous event, and I'll tell you guys what, this is what you all want to be paying attention to. I'll drop you guys a little gem. These panel discussions and these events that take place, these blockchain summits, these cryptocurrency events that these large institutions and major organizations attend, this is the type of stuff on YouTube and behind the scenes you want to be paying attention to. You don't want to be paying attention to bullish moonboy hypists that do nothing but give you guys price predictions on the internet, okay? Shift your attention in 2025 to the people that are actually building, actually developing, actually doing things in this space, and you will get so much more valuable insights. So I thought that I'd bring this one to everybody's attention because they have previous events. I've tapped into a lot of these previous events via live webinars that they host and whatnot. So definitely tap into this event because there's going to be some juicy stuff. And Hedera is going to be a part of that. Next, we have this event coming up hosted by the Blockchain Association, I believe. This is coming up. Today's the 15th. So I think actually this is this week. Yeah, it is the 16th to the 17th. So hopefully I can get this video edited out and to everybody on the YouTube platform, because you guys are going to see this live. But just look at all the speakers we have here, right? We got House of Representatives, U.S. Senate members. I mean, the list just goes on and on. Massive, massive agenda here as well. And if we scroll right down here, you can see the 2024 sponsors of this event are Hedera, you got Stellar, you got Ripple, obviously, of course, the leads, right? The ones that are always involved, but we're conspiracy theorists, right? And Hedera is dead smack right there in the center. So I thought that I'd bring that to everybody's attention as well, since this is a Hedera deep dive. And then another major event, just showing you guys again why I believe Hedera is going to be a major player in the future, is because they're all tapped into these large organizations, these governmental entities, okay? This is one of the most and biggest elite event that happens at the beginning of every single freaking year. Yet the mainstream normies, the people that are, tapped into the matrix and not unplugged, they have no idea what this event is. If you walked into your every average day supermarket and said, "Hey, do you know what the global Davos event is that's hosted in Switzerland every single year?" They'd be like, "What are you talking about?" So, Global Blockchain Business Council 8th Annual Blockchain Central Davos commences January 20th to the 21st in 2025 in Davos, Switzerland. You can see all the major attendees, and individual representative Nilamini Rubin will be there from Hedera. And here is that infograph right there. You guys can see Hedera will be attending this event. So now that we have everybody tapped in, we're here 300 individuals. Let's do another just recap of what we're going to briefly be talking. Okay, let me rephrase that. Not briefly talking about, in-depthly talking about today is Hedera. I'm going to be showing you guys developments that have been happening behind the scenes, interconnected webs, how they are involved heavily in real estate, with regulatory compliant organizations, quantum computers, with some of the largest organizations in the world that just massively developed new quantum chips that were literally just launched weeks ago. Carbon credits, ESG, climate change, this whole entire narrative that's going to help boost digital transformation. We're going to get into all that. So it's going to really require you guys to pay attention. I'm going to be reading documents. I'm going to be playing some video clips. So make sure that you guys are tapped in. If you're watching this as a recording, do me a favor. Smash that thumbs up button and subscribe. We do appreciate the love and the support. I have to first give a shout out to the CYPRX Research Labs official. You guys got to tap into the CYPRX researchers. They put in a lot of work and effort to distribute all of this information, non-biased, non-opinionated research, just straight documents, tabs, articles, videos, all the stuff that never reaches the mainstream. Let's see if we can get them to 1,000 followers before the end of the year. That would be dope. They're sitting at about 887. So if all of you guys listening in right now don't follow the CYPRX Research Labs officials X profile, go tap into them. Their handle is CYPRX Research. Okay. So I have to always give a shout out to them because, man, they put in some good work behind the scenes. So let's dive into some of the work that they've been tapping into in our private Discord, because this stuff is crazy. Okay. I'm telling you guys, I'm going to freaking blow your mind. Again, this is why I hold HBAR in my portfolio. This is not financial advice. So we're going to start here. OpenBrick. They just posted this on their LinkedIn profile just a week ago. Like I said, all of this stuff is relatively fresh. And they said here at OpenBrick, we are excited to share that our platform will be built on Hedera. That is monumental with what it is that I'm going to share with you guys here in just a second. So keep in mind, okay, that this platform here, OpenBrick, is openly saying on their LinkedIn profile that they will be built on Hedera. A leading distributed ledger technology, Hedera's combination of high-speed processing and strong security and energy efficiency perfectly aligns with our mission to transform real estate investments through tokenization. Okay, keep that in mind. We're going to come back to that full circle. Now, if we head over to the OpenBrick website directly, okay, this is where it's going to start to blow your mind. And again, show you all that in the real estate niche of things, Hedera is freaking partnering with regulatory compliant organizations. And that's going to play an important role as I show you more information in the quantum realm, in the carbon credits realm, just to show you guys again why I believe Hedera is going to last long term, because they're doing what's necessary now to survive 5, 10, 15, 20, whatever years from now. Okay. So OpenBrick redefines real estate financing investment through tokenization, opening doors for a new regulatory market. Right. And if we scroll right down here to the bottom of their website, it says the force behind OpenBrick. Founders and shareholders combine critical expertise in all the relevant fields of OpenBrick: real estate, financial markets, financial advisory, distributed ledger tech, and legal and regulation. So that sparked my interest. So of course I'm going to click more because I like to do my research. I'm a freaking nerd with this stuff. I don't just want to have something in my portfolio because I think it's going to go to some high price. I want to make sure that I'm not going to get rug pulled, that they're going to be survivors long term, that they're actually trying to participate in regulatory compliant partnerships, right? Well, check this out right here on OpenBrick's website. Again, keep in mind, on their LinkedIn profile a week ago, they just posted that they're going to be built on Hedera. Okay, look at this. OpenBrick is the result of strategic collaborations of leaders in the real estate game, financial, and technology sectors, aiming to provide an innovative solution for both real estate players and investors interested in the sector. Specifically, OpenBrick emerges as a new and efficient capital market capable of offering tailored financial solutions for each project. OpenBrick operates, check this out, in a close collaboration with the Spanish National Securities Market Commission, or the CNMV, and within the framework of the European Securities and Market Authority, or the ESMA. Its infrastructure is based on distributed ledger technologies, DLT, and is being meticulously developed in coordination with both regulators. Are y'all, come on now, drops the mic. And I literally just showed you guys, okay, how OpenBrick just posted that their platform will be built on Hedera. Okay, you can't get any more clear than this. But the mainstream is not going to come out and tell you and be like, hey guys, Hedera's a winner. Okay, you are going to have to go behind the scenes and make these interconnected webs combine together, because if nobody's going to tell you this stuff, which is again here at CYPRX why we're so devoted to doing this type of research, because again, like normal every average day people are not just going to go and sit down at their computer and click open all these links and make these connections. I'm not making this stuff up. This is not a conspiracy theory. This is literally right here, information in front of your eyes. In previous cycles, what people don't understand about, let's say, the early stock market days, people weren't able to do this type of research on Amazon and Google and Microsoft to see behind the scenes the interconnected webs that they were building out. Now, for the first time ever, we have the wide open web where we can do this research and secure our longevity in this digital asset space by paying attention to organizations that are partnering with major organizations that are literally setting regulatory standards. Okay, I don't think people understand how massive this of an opportunity this is. So anyways, okay, to even go a little bit deeper, these are the forces behind this organization that is being built on Hedera, OpenBrick. Look at this. You got, like, I don't know who any of these organizations are, but it literally tells you who they are. International Real Estate Group with over 50 years of experience, an extensive network of partners. Do you think an organization with over 50 years of history would risk their entire whatever they got going on for one partnership? No, heck no. So they're going to choose an organization that is regulatory compliant, that they know is actually going to survive long term, so on and so forth. You have other large participating organizations here. European leader in developing DLT-based technological solutions for institutional and corporate sectors. Leading new law firm in Europe, specializing in corporate law and comprehensive legal advisory services. By the way, this is who's sitting behind OpenBrick. Okay. So again, I'm just trying to show you guys to do your research. You got banks here, private bank based in Andorra, specializing in wealth management and personalized banking services, sitting in on, you know, this organization. And here's the board of directors. So all of this stuff is it's all right here for you to see. Okay, you got right here, composed by experts in real estate, financial, legal, and technology sectors on their board of directors. All right, so that was just one field, a niche that Hedera is thriving in terms of making interconnected partnerships behind the scenes that are going to allow them longevity and sustainability in the future down the road once we're actually operating in a clear regulatory environment. Okay, so real estate out of the way. Let's go on a little bit further. Let's jump into quantum computers, and eventually us falling into this post-quantum realm, this post-quantum reality. It's coming. Now, who and when that's going to happen, like who's to say when that's going to happen? Nobody can have or put their finger on it. Okay, we don't have a crystal ball, but we do know that it's coming. Now, my personal opinion, 5 to 10 years, right? 5 to 10 years, and we'll be in a post-quantum reality. But who knows how long that's going to take? That's just my projection based off the research that I've done. I could be right, I could be wrong. But do you guys remember, this is what gets crazy. I always try to post stuff out before they start to write retail articles about it. And I said to you guys on December 4th, 2024, I posted this 47 long minute video because I paid attention to a panel discussion that had like 24 views. Listen to what this dude says at the beginning about a quantum resistant cryptocurrency possibly replacing Bitcoin in the future. Just take a second and listen.
I tend to agree that in 2030, I don't even know if Bitcoin's going to be the winner. You mentioned quantum. What if a quantum came in, quantum resisted, crypto came in and was able to flip Bitcoin that was better than Bitcoin? I'm okay.
So
right, you guys heard that, okay? And again, that's the type of stuff that goes readily unnoticed to the mainstream. And then look at this. You cannot make this stuff up. I swear the research that we do here is so crazy sometimes, the way that it ties in. Hbar Foundation, look, December 9th, so a couple days after, 5 days after I posted that video talking about quantum resistant cryptocurrencies, Hbar Foundation posted this. Congrats, Hedera Governing Council member Google on their announcement of Willow. Learn how Hedera is quantum secure with Dr. Lehman Beard. You guys can see right here, they posted a video a couple days after. This, by the way, this little tiny panel of Mance Harmon and Dr. Lehman Beard is one that everybody should go and watch. It's about 6 minutes and 50 seconds long, so I'm not going to play it for the sake of the length of this video today. But here, I'll go ahead and retweet it real fast or repost it. And you guys can head over to my profile and check it out. Okay, but definitely go give that a listen, because what did Google just announce? On December 9th, the same exact day that Hedera posted that, meet Willow, our state-of-the-art quantum chip. Our new chip demonstrates error correction and performance that paves the way to useful large-scale quantum computing. And if we kind of just scroll through this again, this is just a whole entire fundamental piece on this new chip that Google just launched. Again, highly suggest you go look into this, because like I mentioned, we are going to enter into a post-quantum realm where cryptocurrencies that are not, quantum resistant could possibly suffer attacks. And it's something that you need to consider when you're investing now. Again, not financial advice. Let me rephrase that. It's something that I am considering in terms of my long-term portfolio and the assets that I hold in it, right? I don't want to be investing in a bunch of digital assets that are not quantum resistant. Think about it logically. If in the future we know that we're going to enter into a post-quantum reality, okay? Again, that's for my long-term portfolio. So check this out. Then a day after, this individual right here posted this whole entire piece, and I just want to dive into this because it's filled with a lot of juicy, good information. Hedera is proving itself to be a leader in the cryptocurrency revolution, standing out with its innovative technology and forward-thinking approach. While Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies are grappling with the potential challenges posed by quantum computing, Hedera is setting a high standard for preparedness, fast, secure, built to handle real-world challenges. But what exactly does this rise of quantum computing mean for crypto, and how is Hedera addressing these concerns head-on? At its core, Bitcoin relies on elliptic curve cryptography, to keep its network secure. ECC is a powerful tool for today's computers, but quantum computing introduces a whole new game. Recently, Google unveiled its latest quantum computing chip, Willow, which it claims can solve a complex problem in just 5 minutes. While Willow's capabilities are impressive, they are not yet a direct threat to Bitcoin security, which is why I try to give people this realistic expectation. This is not something that's just going to happen overnight, but it's called preparedness, portfolio preparedness. Understand long term. I plan on being a crypto market. I mean, I've been here for 9 years. I plan on being here in another 10, if I'm being completely honest. And so again, I'm attempting to prepare for that now, just like how 10 years or 9 years ago when I got involved in crypto, I was preparing my portfolio to survive now, right? And I'm still here. So again, you're not going to see these every average day retail investors that are on the internet now that are going to be here 5-10 years from now, because they're not planning for that. A lot of people are going to fall off. A lot of people don't have a strategy, and a lot of people are going to get wiped out because they're bringing emotions to this market, when in reality, you don't need to, because all of the data is right here on the internet that you need to survive long-term in this space, right? You just have to educate yourself, but people won't take that initiative. But it goes on to continue here. Hedera is setting a high standard for preparedness, fast, secure, and built to handle real-world challenges, like I said. And it says, thankfully, quantum computers capable of breaking Bitcoin's encryption are still years, if not decades away. And today's quantum machines, including Willow, are remarkable, but remain in their infancy. However, the pace of technological advancements is undeniable, and the crypto world cannot afford to overlook the quantum threat looming on the horizon. And then it talks about Hedera's quantum ready approach. Again, I'll save time for the sake of today's video breakdown, but this is just such a phenomenal read, and it talks about all of Hedera's quantum resistant capabilities. Okay, so I just thought that that was also interesting, considering that that is all recently developed, right? We just saw this announcement from Google just literally freaking, what's today, the 15th, a couple days ago, right? This is from December 9th, all before, right? I posted this to you guys talking about quantum resistant computers. I'm just saying, you're going to continuously see researchers like myself prove right and accurate, because when I post information to you guys, it's not my opinion. All the stuff that I present is literally documented research that anybody could just go check themselves. Okay. So moving on. So we got real estate out of the way. Hbar, Hedera playing a massive role in the real estate niche with regulatory compliant organizations, so on and so forth. You got governing council members on Hedera, Google just announcing this quantum computing chip. And at the same time, Hedera is a leader in the quantum resistant niche as well. put two and two together, right? Why do you think Google is sitting on Hedera's governing council member comfortably, right? Now I want to get into this because this was another post that I made to you guys ahead of the retail crowd. Like I said, CYPRX and the CYPRX researchers were always 10 steps ahead, because the thing is, a lot of the fundamentals that the mainstream reads, they're actually old fundamentals from months ago. Okay, so for example, this is a video clip. I'm going to play it for you guys real fast, of an individual representative. I don't remember his credentials, but he's talking in this large organizational forum where they're discussing about, you know, the changing world order and everything that's happening right now with ESG, carbon credits, digital identities. You guys catch the drift, right? This whole digital transformation, smart city agenda. And in it, he mentions that climate change and the climate narrative is going to be their best friend to enact this kind of digital push, this digital transformation. We'll get to that in just 1 second. And then that's going to lead us into all the developments that Hedera is involved in this organization that just bought a significant amount of HBAR. That is, I'm going to blow your freaking minds with this if you guys are still here, okay? That is heavily interconnected with the Australian government. And we're going to show you guys that research, that interconnected web, and they literally just bought over 500,000 HBAR tokens. Okay. So you can't make this stuff up. So just watch this. All right. So let's play this video clip real fast so you guys understand where I'm coming from. This is back from November 20th, 2024. So always CYPRX at the forefront of trying to show you guys this info and that you can tap into it, you know, before the mainstream does.
Common standards is a good approach. What I would say from Singapore, at least anyway, is the MAS here working very closely with other central banks to speed up the use of fast payments and common standards across all of the emerging economies. I think that's a really, really good place to be. And I'd actually say one of our best friends out there is actually the whole climate change agenda, because climate change will produce a wealth of data that also harmonize some of our interests, whether it's social or political, globally. And so I think the combination of ESG, data, and then technological change on these wider closed loop systems is probably the best place we can be. But look at, again, the institutions sitting on the line right now. They're all multi-region, they're all global.
Right? He literally just said it's the best place that we could be. ESG, climate change, carbon credits, all that stuff. Okay. And that, again, I posted a month ago was because at the same exact time, Hedera, look at this. We are excited to announce a new partnership. This is from a month ago between the HBAR Foundation and Crypto Carbon Ratings Institute, or the CCRI, to assess the energy and carbon footprint of the Hedera network. The result of the project will include providing sustainability indicators for the Hedera network to all users and service providers that need such data, including MICA sustainability disclosure, right? The MICA, right? The European regulatory whole entire, hopefully, if you're in crypto, you should know what the MICA is, or MICA, right? By now. Okay. If you don't, I don't know what to tell you. We're not going to do a full video breakdown on, you know, MICA, but that's going to play an important role as we progress. So check this out. All right. So this just dropped. This is literally from December 3rd, 2024. So it's relatively fresh. Novik Tech, hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. We'll get into this organization in just 1 second. Acquires 490,000 HBAR, bringing their total balance to over 1.5 million HBAR units. Okay. And right here, you can see this is from December 9th, a fundamental piece that came out a couple days after that. Novik Tech's stock surges amid strategic partnership. And if we read this, it says Novik Tech's limited stock experienced a significant price surge from 9 cents to 15 cents, potentially driven by its recent strategic partnership and increased interest in blockchain and environmental regulations. The company has strengthened its alliance with Hedera by acquiring more HBAR tokens and expanding its collaboration with global resource recovery in oil and the gas sector. These developments, alongside media coverage of upcoming climate regulations, may have fueled investor interest, right? And if we come over here, let's just look into this company, Novik Tech, because that's what I really want to blow your mind as to who this company even is. And again, and I say this lightly, I find it hilarious that this company, I'm like, dang, they're buying up as much HBAR tokens as me. I wonder why, right? So who is Novik Tech regulated by? It says right here, Novik Tech Limited is regulated by the Australian Securities and Investment Commission, or the ASIC, ASIC, and they're buying HBAR tokens. Okay. I'm definitely interested, right? So let's read a little bit about this. Novik Tech Ltd is a company which operates through its subsidiary Thai Mills Group, delivers novel and innovative technologies to organizations across the globe in sectors from maritime to generative agriculture, empowering them to make more informed decisions, track their carbon emissions with precision, and validate the authenticity of their products' origins all in real time. Novictech's AI solutions deliver supply chain traceability, following the ESIS, of sustainability and carbon emissions reporting, right? So just to show you a little bit about who this organization is, and they're listed on the Australian Stock Exchange. Here is their ticker symbol right there, NVQ. To dive even further, if you jump over to their website, this is when it's really going to blow your mind. Again, remember, this is an organization that literally just openly disclosed that they bought another 490,000 HBAR tokens, right? And now that they're sitting their balance for HBAR tokens at over 1.5 million. Okay. So this is their website right here. You can see, I'm not making this stuff up. This is Novik AI. This is their freaking website, Novictech. And if you scroll right down here, these are these intertwined webs that nobody's going to show you. Trusted by the Australian Hydrogen Council, Queensland government, what? Lloyd's Register. If you don't know who these organizations are, well, let me do my due diligence and show you, because I do. Australian Hydrogen Council, as a matter of fact, just openly posted this policy and regulations government national hydrogen strategy on September 13th, 2024. And I remembered that because this document was shared in the CYPRX Discord. Again, we're tapped into this type of research. You can't make this stuff up. The 2024 National Hydrogen Strategy replaces the old 2019 strategy. And, well, let's go take a look at this strategy. All right. So here's the report right here. National Hydrogen Strategy, Australian Government, Department of Climate Change, Energy, the Environmental and Water. And if we come right down here after typing in the Australian Hydrogen Council, well, look at that. They're a stakeholder in this organization, and they participated in writing out some of the information in this document. Here's their name right there, right? And if we go back, let's just backtrack why it's important to pay attention to this organization, because this organization, Novictech, that just purchased HBAR tokens, is trusted by this Australian Hydrogen Council. Come on now, people. Like, what? What am I showing you right now? Are you kidding me? Nobody else is doing this type of research, making these intertwining, interconnected webs. Let's go a little bit deeper. Check this out. Remember, I talked about regulation, regulatory compliance. And again, this organization that is buying HBAR tokens is trusted by, let's take a look at this organization right here, Lloyd's Register. Okay, check this out. This is their website, Lloyd's Register. Okay. And it says right here, for 260 years, we have shown relentless curiosity to discover our clients' challenges, to work together to identify the best solutions. We enable better safety, technical, operational, and business performance in the maritime sector, serving clients across the globe. They've been an organization that has been on this planet for over 260 years. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? And in some way, shape, or form, they're interconnected with Hedera. How? Because again, they're this organization that is trusting Novictech, and Novictech just freaking purchased Hedera and partnered with them. You cannot make this stuff up. And look at this. Maritime today, we are a leading provider of classification and compliance services to the marine and offshore industries, helping our clients design, construct, operate, extend, and decommission their assets safely and in line with environmental expectations, right? I mean, this is a complete drops the mic, okay? So now back to, after now showing you guys why I just made this post, okay? I just posted this December 15, 2024 about Novictech buying Hedera's HBAR, right? And I said in the post, HBAR will be bigger than most people think. Now let's go read into this, all right? So this is the updated and the most updated fundamental piece that I have for you guys today, November 15th, 2024. Novictech secures strategic funding to advance blockchain and innovation and sustainability initiatives. And I just showed you guys who they're trusted by. This is no joke, no game. This is no gimmick. This is no bullish moon boy hype. This is crazy longevity right here. Longevity, long-term vision. Understand that Hedera is about to be a major player in this space. I just showed you guys real estate. I just showed you guys quantum computer connections. And now we're on a whole entire different niche that Hedera is all up in the mix with in carbon credits, ESG, right? Global sustainability, greenhouse, all that stuff. Check this out. Distributed ledger technology specialist Noviktech has received firm commitments for $1 million to fast track the development of its blockchain powered solutions in a placement managed by leading Melbourne boutique Peak Assessment Management. The placement received strong support from international blockchain innovators Anantis Goga, hopefully I'm pronouncing that name correctly, probably not, as well as several industry professionals who bring invaluable knowledge and strategic leadership in the blockchain cryptocurrency sectors. Their backing of Noviktech, again, this organization that just bought HBAR, represents a commitment to the company's innovative approach and confidence in blockchain's transformative potential. Blockchain applications, better known as Tony G or Mr. Guga, hopefully, like I said, I'm pronouncing his name correctly, is a chair and major shareholder of this organization called Solana Strategies, a Canada-based holding vehicle established to invest in technologies and cryptocurrencies that has seen close to tenfold increases in its shares over the past 2 months and recently reached a market cap of over 300 million. Noviktech's chief executive officer, Freddie E. Turk, said these individuals' commitments to driving blockchain applications with social impact aligns with his own company's mission. Securing support from visionaries like Tony G marks a defining moment for Noviktech, strengthening our ambition to drive innovation at the intersection of blockchain sustainability. Their expertise and belief in our mission empower us to fast-track our technology roadmap, accelerating the development of powerful, scalable solutions that help companies achieve unparalleled transparency and compliance sustainability. These are the type of words you all want to be looking for, okay? I'm sorry, but they just are. Not meme coin hype, like short-term price appreciation, dopamine fixation. This is the type of stuff that is going to matter years from now. It says Noviktech has recently reported significant progress in developing core product Carbon Central with key updates focusing on artificial intelligence integration, tokenization enhancements, digital twin capabilities, and the expansion of supported environmental templates. And I just showed you guys who they're trusted by. Okay. Now, this is the fundamental that was dropped December 3rd, where they openly disclosed buying, again, more HBAR units. According to Noviktech, listed as NVQ on the Australian Securities Exchange, Hedera Hashgraph allows Noviktech to pursue 2 goals of providing scalable and compliant ESG, environmental, social, and governance solutions. The news comes as Hedera's native HBAR token gained a staggering 139% over the past 7 days, bringing its token price closer to a potential new all-time high. Noviktech's products utilize artificial intelligence and distributed ledger technology such as Hedera Hashgraph to help businesses reporting to keep tabs on their carbon emissions, helping them reach sustainability goals. And it is only going to continue to increase. Why? Because not just one organization is about to do this. Every organization on the planet, to some extent, is going to have to be compliant with this type of stuff. Now, are they all going to choose Hedera? No. That is not realistic to assume, but is a very large portion of organizations in the back end going to choose Hedera? Most likely. And again, that is why I hold HBAR in my long-term portfolio, because as these organizations onboard into this digital asset ecosystem, these cryptocurrency assets are going to play a freaking role, right? It's very, very clear and transparent to see this stuff. Again, this is the type of information that the mainstream is never going to bring to your attention. If you guys have enjoyed this, by the way, so far, do me a favor, smash that thumbs up button and subscribe. Remember, none of this is financial advice. I'm simply just showing you guys why I'm a long-term believer in HBAR, the digital asset. Moving on. Last but not least, the last fundamental that I have for you guys revolves around DeFi. Okay, DeFi is extremely important to learn right now. Although this is not a DeFi call, I personally believe that just like in the real world, traditional finance, right? You don't become financially free, respectively speaking, unless you are financially literate. If you know about debt, you know about borrowing, you know about interest rates, you know about money. If you do not know about those things, then inherently you will just remain poor. You will remain broke. And in this new digital ecosystem where DeFi is going to play a very important and crucial role of not only sustaining and growing our wealth, but maintaining it long term. If you are not financially literate or understand terminology like decentralized finance or lending, borrowing, liquidity providing, yield aggregation, yield earning, APY, APR, all of these things, again, teach his own. I personally like to say, hey, look, check it out. You should persevere education and not just think it's crypto hodl that's going to create you success. Crypto assets, again, can be utilized to make us passive income. All these terminologies that you don't understand or most likely are afraid of because you don't understand them or you lack education surround them, learn. And DeFi is one of those niches that you should learn. Just like all the other niches that I brought to everybody's attention today, like digital real estate, real world asset tokenization, quantum computers, right? Freaking ESG, carbon credit initiatives, digital identity. This is all part of the digital transformation. And if you just fixate your attention on crypto, buy it on Uphold, buy it on Coinbase, hodl it in my cold storage wallet, you're not actually moving with the tides. You're not actually moving with the technological transformation that is unfolding. You're not really taking full advantage. So that is why I'm such a firm believer in telling people that, hey, you should educate yourself about DeFi. So I said to you guys, just to prove a point, this is again CYPRX showing you guys, hey, look, we talk about information before it becomes mainstream or before even organizations know that they're going to be talking about it. July 15th, 2024. I said to you guys, last bull market cycle, HBAR had no true, well built out DeFi ecosystem helping boost momentum like ETH did. That is all changed. And I'm talking about bull market cycle from like 2020 to 2021. That is all changed now for the first time ever. You have seen nothing but DeFi developments from Hedera. Buckle up, this ride will be different, utility or not. The DeFi ecosystem alone on Hedera will scale in terms of TVL over the next 8 to 12 months. And we're constantly seeing DeFi developments. This is literally from 5 days ago. Their HBAR Foundation, yet again, coming in clutch, on their LinkedIn profile said, we are excited to announce that Serial Finance, the lending and borrowing protocol partnered with Filecoin and leveraging AI for liquidation event preventions, is launching on the Hedera network in early 2025. And what do you think this is going to do? This is, again, going to scale the TVL that is locked on the Hedera ecosystem in the DeFi niche. Serial Finance is a lending and borrowing protocol that combines a robust risk framework with ML model, a branch of AI built on Hedera consensus services to help reduce the risk of liquidation events. The serial model is designed to predict and prevent liquidation events in real time by alerting users to potential risks and suggestions prevent actions. The team aims to not just protect assets, but also foster a more secure centric DeFi environment. And I personally know how to utilize my HBAR to generate me passive income in the DeFi space. The question is, do you? If you didn't even know that that was a possibility, it is. In the future, I'm a firm believer that if you're strategic enough, if you take a mature approach, and if you actually understand what you're doing, again, not financial advice, this is what I will be doing. I will not be selling a large portion of my digital assets because my digital assets will be used in the DeFi ecosystem to generate me passive income. I don't care if HBAR is $20 in the future for one HBAR, or if it's $1 for one HBAR in the future, because either way, whether it's $20 for an HBAR or $1 for an HBAR in the future, I will be using my HBAR to generate me passive income that I can then cash out in terms of stable coins, or I can take that and refocus and refunnel that money back into cryptocurrency. I never have to sell it. I can pay myself with my HBAR instead of selling my HBAR for fiat currency and being stuck back in the traditional financial system. Makes absolutely no sense. And I don't work backwards. I work forwards. So anyways, with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video breakdown. Lots of juicy information to unpack. Again, I showed you guys, if you're just coming in and tapping into the call, let's just do a quick rundown of what we discussed today real fast before we head out. I always have to give a shout out to the CYPRX researchers for the vast amount of this information, always putting in time and effort to just share unprecedented amounts of information that is coming from good resources, large banks, large scale institutions. If you guys don't follow them on X, head over to X, follow them. CYPRX Research is their handle. Let's get them to 1,000 followers before the end of the year. That would be so awesome to see. They literally only need 100 more followers to surpass that 1K mark. So if you guys are listening in and you don't follow the CYPRX Research Labs official web or X profile, head over to the X profile and try to give them a follow. I mean, look at all this juicy, good documented information that they share. Non-biased, non-opinionated research, institutional documents from large organizations, always being shared on this platform. Many blessings to you guys. If you all are watching this as a recording, do me a favor, smash that thumbs up button and subscribe to the CYPRX YouTube. Really do appreciate you guys. Happy holidays. We got a lot of holidays coming up here with Christmas, with the New Year's rolling around the corner. So make sure if you guys are traveling, travel safely to and from your destinations. Don't rush. You know, don't be overstimulated. Make sure you get to and from your destination safely. I don't want to see any tragic stories of anybody, you know, doing or make, you know, just it gets chaotic. Just be aware, be awake out there when you guys are moving around different locations. It gets kind of crazy during the holidays. Let's head into the new year with the right mindset and with our focus oriented on the right things. And blessings to you guys. Really do appreciate everyone for tapping in today. And I'll catch you guys later this week, and we'll hop into some more good information and good documented research. Everybody take it easy. Many blessings.